My assumption is Escape Part 6 is the one where... I assume you're referring to the fact that the guy who's helping that guy who's dying says some name, bring me the surgeon's kit, but I couldn't figure out who he was talking to. Like, theoretically, he can't see out the door, so I don't know who he was talking to. It says, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Who is Brennan?
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best.
Aye.
Have you been Brennan all along?
To pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Is that why it thinks that... Is this actually what it is? And this whole time it thought I was going to be able to know that he was talking to this guy? Because that's fucked up. I kind of take issue with it if that was indeed correct. Because it's like, he's yelling through the door and he could be talking to any of these people. I guess theoretically, maybe this is the only one he would have known is down here, but even then, I'm not sure I buy that completely. So I guess he's supposed to have seen him while he was running down the stairs. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. One. I think I'm way off base because it's not locking any of these in. No, I guess this guy could just not be the purser. Oh, this guy wasn't shot by Brennan. He was shot by the other guy.
Mutiny! Mutiny! Bastard!
If I get a good vantage point on his hat, I'll see where on the inside of the hat it says, "This is the purser's hat." Okay, I was certain he was the fourth mate. Okay. I really, really dislike that I was supposed to know that that was Brennan because of that. Would I have thought of it otherwise? I guess eventually I would have circled back onto it and made the assumption that it had to be one of the two people in that room. I think it was really stupid. I think it was really stupid that I was supposed to assume that he was talking to that guy there. But whatever. I know, Brad. All the evidence makes sense after the fact. This guy seems next on my list to give a shit about. He appears quite a few places. Hey, Brennan did some fucking work. No doubt about it. I really, really am confused about what is going on here. I have a weird theory that almost certainly can't be right. And so I'm not going to voice it, because it's almost definitely wrong. And I'm going to look like a real doomcough, as some people on the ship would say. Was this one not actually a decapitation? Oh, I just don't know his name. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No, I'll tell you what my theory was, okay? Hear me out, and try not to laugh too hard at me. Please? I beg you? And that's that everything where I keep referring to them as a foreign beast is wrong, because actually the two guys that fell off the boat became the guys who are riding the crabs. That's my theory. Alright, now mock me, but really, really quietly because I'm very sensitive. Yeah, like merfolk, but vampires. Good call. This guy is pissing me off. John Naples died. Presumably. Unless the answer is just John Naples lives for fucking ever. Since I just locked in 3, I'm going back through and trying to see if there are any that I theorized, like completed a theory. See, this one is giving me nothing. This is definitely Miss Lim. I have the person right. But what happened to her is a fucking mystery. Like, this is an actual goddamn mystery. She looked like she was bitten in the neck by the creature. Maybe Miss Lim survived. See, like, this is moments after. But I have that body on the on the ship. So she definitely didn't survive. See, look. Look at this shit. What is that even? What is going on here? It looks like strangulation. Like, I could see calling this strangulation. But when I say strangled by a foreign enemy, that's not right. 100% not right. So the question is, what was she strangled by? A terrible beast? Are the merfolk terrible beasts, or are they foreign enemies? I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty deep. That is pretty hashtag deep. My assumption was that beast corresponded to the very large creatures, and that foreign enemy would be the smaller ones. But I don't think it actually shook out that way.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already got your neck.
I guess it's possible this guy wasn't actually the carpenter's mate. That might be the issue I'm having with this one. I called him the carpenter's mate because I found him and the carpenter both at the same time in a scene together. Yes, it's very good.
Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
I just don't understand what foreign enemy even means then. It feels like it means nothing. Honestly, it feels like it means nothing. Yes, but as it turns out, I haven't really come across a lot of mermaids, or pirates. I have, however, come across a great many, mythical beasts. So this guy came with on the ship when the second mate went. So I bet this guy is the second mate's steward. I actually feel somewhat confident about that one. He's the one that went with us. I suppose, but the game is rarely that abstract. I mean, case in point, someone was executed on board, like as capital punishment, and it was not sufficient for me to just say they were killed by the gunnery sergeant or by the captain. I had to specifically figure out which bullet pierced them.
Saya tutup.
These are the two Russians. And I still haven't, there's 3 Russians on board. I mean, I guess that's sort of the same thing as deduction. Okay, so strangled by a terrible beast. So the mermaids are falling under terrible beast now. So what is enemy? What is enemy? Yeah, I could believe Claude works. That was my first interpretation as well, Gaffadil, but nothing in this game, like, I have seen all the memories now. So I don't feel like I have... It feels like enemy is going to go unused. Nothing in the game refers to these guys by name. So I have no way to deduce which Indian man is which is really neat. Wonder if I'm supposed to just assume that because they're all playing cards together that he's Russian as well. I mean, he's certainly dressed differently. Like, maybe the deduction here is that the Russians stick together. I mean, I'd be willing to believe that. I'm gonna leave it as that for now. That's funny.
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Consumption. Get worse with the cold. Spread? If so, we don't have it. They must have picked it up in the last days. I checked all hands just now. Everyone's healthy. And him? What are he?
There seems to be no way to balance the audio better. It feels like the music's very loud compared to the voice acting. So do I get some freebies by changing some of these foreign enemies into just beast? Not sure that guy's that. Oh, actually, I can guarantee he's not the carpenter's mate now. Because he would have gotten checked off earlier then. Some of the clues are a little questionable too. Am I supposed to deduce from his tattoos that he's from a certain place? I guess Persia or New Guinea. I don't know what someone from New Guinea looks like. Is that what someone from New Guinea looks like? Are his tattoos that a clue of that? One specific thing I'm missing? Oh, buckle in. I'm gonna miss lots of specific things. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I undo? Did I already work out who that guy is? Because I just lost it, if so. I mean, did I actually have it though? Thanks, Maddie. See, all of these, I feel really confident this guy's a surgeon. I feel real good about being right here. I just feel so certain I'm correct. Well, I wasn't convinced this guy was the purser. But I'll put it back. Wasn't that the... Could have sworn that was the fourth mate. I'm not convinced that guy's the purser. He's just like the last remaining unaccounted for... See, now you got in my head, Dan. I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, what stupid thing have I messed up? But I don't want anyone to tell me what I messed up. Now I'm just living inside my head. That's not good. That's not any place anybody should be. I do I know anything new now? I don't feel like I actually do. I feel like I've sort of hit the end of Beanie Guy giving me freebies. Yeah, I've been doing that a little bit as well. I need to maybe circle back on it. I'm having an issue with this one. Because he was shot, but I actually can't go to see who it was that shot him. Which is kind of an interesting conundrum. I got shot by that guy right there. Who is that guy? I feel like I have not seen a guy dressed like that at all, ever.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
It's like that guy doesn't exist. Where did he come from? No one else, no other point has a guy that looks like that. Where did he come from?
Someone shoot the damn thing!
It's really bizarre. Yeah, he's wielding a scimitar. Hmm. It's just strange that a person completely disappeared. And I haven't seen anyone who's dressed even remotely like that. Just all black. Carrying a scimitar. I mean, yeah, I would say that it did. I mean, I've got one person on ship who is Persian. But I mean, it ain't getting me very far right now because I can't find the guy to ID him. And I can't leave this little area right now, I don't think. Is he the gunner's mate? I bet he is. Okay, who was the purser? Duncan McKay? I just need to go through and find every instance of Duncan McKay and try changing it. I think the only thing Duncan McKay did was kill that guy right at the end, right? He's too far, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think he was a steward. I shouldn't have picked that. Okay, so he was talking about his partner, the other midshipman. That's why I guessed that. I shouldn't have really guessed, but... Okay, so I was supposed to just know that that guy was from New Guinea? The tattoos were supposed to be a giveaway that he was from New Guinea? That fucking sucks. There was another big clue for him. I mean, I picked New Guinea because it was somewhere where I thought there could be sort of like native tribes of some sort. I don't know. Still kind of pissed off about this guy. This guy who I'm pretty sure is the guy from Persia. But can't seem to find him, which I feel like is a big old mystery on purpose. Can't reach him from here. Oh no, I cannot. Y'all gotta cut me some slack on the whole, like, he's not getting this and it's driving me crazy thing, because, like, that gets in my head. It makes it a bad time for me.
Heads are here. One. Yeah, true to skull in stone. I'll cut her throat when you've done.
Wait, could this guy be Peter? Could this be Peter and that's what he was talking about when he said I tried to pull him back? Because it was the explosion with the Kraken. I think I'm gonna write that down for now. They're all dressed mostly the same, so I feel confident that they have the same job. Like they're pictured together as midshipmen. This guy's a topman, probably from China, but that doesn't narrow it down. I'm unwilling to just guess my way to it. Yeah, I landed on Senor really quickly because I landed on French really quickly for that because I was like, well, there's no Italian, so maybe I'm just misremembering French, and then there was an Italian, so that was, you know, that one ended up being on me. I'll tell you. That's the second mate steward. How did I come to the conclusion that this was the first mate steward? Oh, because he's named Paul. Where's this guy present? He's got 3. I really shouldn't spend time investigating people with a deduction rating of 3. This guy's 2. This guy's 3. 3. 3. 3. 2. 3. Got a lot of 3s around here, I'm going to be honest with you. This was the guy that was shot by one of the 2 women, but I haven't figured out which woman is which, so... Thank you. I've deduced that this guy's the cook just based on what he's wearing, but that could be way off, you know? Where's the purser? The cook doesn't have a mate, so that can't be the cook's mate. Oh. So this guy's supposed to be easy, huh? All right. Let's give him another crack. I might have just goofed up some stuff. Supposedly he was.
Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Oh, he's the one with the monkey. Maybe he isn't the surgeon. Is there someone who should have a monkey? You think an Englishman is predisposed to having a monkey? What do you think the odds of that are? See, the thing is that this guy has been present at every single medical emergency. And the only other person who's been at most of them has been confirmed as the surgeon's mate. So I think this guy is the surgeon.
Mind your shoes now.
That's a great question, Rico. What was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to investigate this, which was below deck. So I've gone the wrong way entirely. That's great. I love it. If I investigate the bosun, I might be able to spot his mate with him and deduce it that way. I need to find someone with a French accent. You know, if I could just find someone with a French accent, we're home free, because I don't think there's any other Frenchmen on board. Just like if I could spot an Irish accent, then we're good. Because there's only one Irishman on board. Irish. Okay. So this is the first one I want. It's the one with the guy on the stairs? Is it the one on the other side? I wonder if I'll ever get in there. There's clearly stuff in there. The question is, how do I get through that? I don't think I'm missing any memories, but I would like to be able to go down and, I don't know, figure out what the game is hiding from me. That may come with full completion, though. Haven't you always wanted a monkey? Alright, I'm gonna circle back, but...
Put me down. Let go.
Definitely the fourth mate. Confirmed to be the gunner's mate.
Where is my Frenchman?
Squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
My mate was torn apart, so... Do I have someone who got torn apart that I haven't confirmed who they are? Correct, Bob. It's gotta be someone I just don't have any record of. Maybe one of these people who disappeared? That's unfortunate if so. Man, I'm having a bad time. Does anybody speak with a French accent that I'm just not remembering? It's gotta be someone who just disappeared and that I missed a scene where they spoke with a French accent. Okay, we're going through one by one. That's it. I don't care. This is gonna be unpleasant for me too. It's like no obvious French. Like they haven't written out any French elocution. I do not know what language that is. I do not know what language puts the little circle above the A as a diacritic. I bet if I recognize that, that would be real sick, right?
With the storm, the captain came up from the hold. Said he